Well, look what DC is doing. This is Washington, DC, where I live. They're eliminating hospital debt or really medical debt for over 90,000 people. Okay, now they're going to eliminate $90 million worth of medical debt from people who owe bills and debt for medical procedures. And the government's doing that. And the way they're doing that is they buy the bad debt. There's companies around the country that buy bad debt for like $1 for $100. So that's like a penny on the dollar. So if you give the people who are holding the debt a penny, they eliminate the debt. But you and I can't do that. You have to have some conglomerate do that. And that's what the company that does that a lot for people, and it's a nonprofit. So these are good people. RIP medical debt. You see how they do it. Now, the way you can do it is to call your elected official, because that's what happened in DC. The state government here, which is really not a state, what they're doing, they have a lot of money from the COVID money that they got. So they're using $90 million of that to buy all this bad debt for a penny on the dollar. That's right. So they get rid of it for everybody. And that's amazing to me. And listen to this, the income for getting this is $120,000. So you can have income up to $120,000 and get your medical debt forgiven. So, I mean, everybody thinks you have to be real poor to get government benefits. Man, then $120,000 is now called real poor. There's cities doing this all over the country. Pittsburgh just did it. New Orleans is doing it. Cook County, Illinois is doing it. There's new ones coming in too from this company alone. Toledo, there's other places in New York. I mean, in Ohio that are doing that. New York City, I think, just did it too. So, how do you find out about this? Well, what you want to do is call your elected official and tell them that here's what you do. You tell them about RIP medical debt and that the government could put up $900,000 and get $90 million of debt free. And these are all people who now have bad credit card debt, right? So they have bad things on their credit card because they owe this. And so it eliminates it. They're able to buy houses, buy cars, and things like that. Eliminate that. And it's just a wonderful idea. Now, it's not going to solve the healthcare problem. We have a bigger problem than that. But a temporary problem, this is important. So how do you find your elected official? To call and yell at them? And I would start with the mayor, your local government, because a lot of this is happening in cities, and cities know more about this than anybody else. You go to Common, COMMON, commoncause.org, and find my representative. You put the zip code in there, and you get the name of all your elected officials. Go down and start with the mayor or the county council or somebody like that and tell them about this program. I mean, man, what a way. So your elected official can do something, and they got a shitload of money to do it too. This is what we do at letsgo.com, letsgohelp.com, sorry, is show you about these alternatives. Everybody goes to Google to find an alternative for something, and Google is fine if you want to spend money. If you don't want to spend money, you should never go to Google because they're alternatives. They're not as well known, and that's why you got to dig them out. And that's what we do at Let's Go Help. We dig them out, show you where they go, and say, hey, go over here and try this. This is free. Don't spend $5,000 on this over here. Do this for free. And we also give out grants. We're actually giving out laptops now, too. So this is the last day for laptops. On the 30th of the day, there's a deadline for us accepting applications for laptops. And we're giving out 20 laptops. We'll do it again next month and go on like that. So, and we have two other grants. Is $60,000 a month for just anything. You just tell us how you would do $1,000, and we give out $60,000 just to members. And then the other thing we have is car repair. We give out $15,000 for car repair, and that is $500 a piece towards car repair. If you don't have a good car, man, you don't have a good life, right? You got to use the car to do all this stuff. So let us help you. We're here to open our hearts to people because, at least at my age, man, that's is really the stuff in life. I think, at least at my age, man, I know I didn't believe this at 30, but at 80, it's just how much can I open my heart before I die? How much can you?